All right, let's start with some squats. Squat up on the toes and reach. All right, let's go nice and slow mountain climbers to warm up. All right, go to down dog. Go down dog and stretch. Stretch those shoulders. Pedal out your feet a little bit. And then come on up. And then let's go alternating back lunges. You can start off shallow. So today we're going to do a B stance RDL and then a single leg. So we're going to go B stance to single leg on each side. And then we're going to do some planks in between. And then we're going to go to the floor for leg lifts and chest press. So if you want to go on your ball or your Bosu for chest press, but that'll be during leg lifts. All right, let's go alternating knee up, elbow. All right, so now we're going to go kick forward and try to tap your foot or just, kick as high as you can go. All right, we're going to go side to side. So knee up, elbow, tap. All right, another set of mountain climbers. You can pick it up. You can pick up the pace if you want. Or keep it just warming up. All right, down dog. All right, come on up. So you're going to do one heavy weight or you can do two lighter weights. So we're going to go B stance and then single leg. So B stance, single leg, we'll do that for 50 seconds and then the other side, and then we have some sort of plank exercise. If what I'm doing in our plank doesn't work for you, do something else or do whatever plank you want. All right. So V stance, back straight, and then work your balance. Back nice and straight. Don't let the weight pull you forward. Shoulder blades down and together. Keep the weight close to your leg. Good. Jacqueline, put it in your other hand. So the leg that's coming up, have the weight in the leg that's coming up. All right, rest, and then we got to do the same thing on the other side. So yeah. And you can do it on the same leg, same arm. This just works your hip stabilizing muscles a little bit more. And it'll hopefully hit the 3 hamstrings. Sometimes if it, and this is an exercise for sure, but then we have a tendency to externally rotate. Yeah, good. Good. Couple more seconds. Awesome. Okay, first plank is going to be regular high plank on your hands, and then go to a down dog, and then back to high plank, and then push to down dog. Nice and slow. So push up position, high plank, hands underneath your shoulders, stretch. Try to feel it in those triceps when you push up. All right, rest. If you want to go back into a child's pose, if you want to get some cat and cow, let's do that again. If you need to grab a sip of water, grab a sip of water, grab the weights for the B stance and then our single leg. All right. We ready? Yep, Mike's already going. Awesome. All right. We got a few seconds and then we got to do the other side. Okay, so you can hold any kind of plank you want, or I'm going to do high plank and then alternate shoulder tap. But again, do whatever feels good to you. If it hurts your wrist, go down to elbow plank. All right, good. Stretch back. Whew. Okay, one more round of all that stuff. Well, we'll do a different plank though. All right, if you need to stretch out your back, kind of feels like a lot. Might just be me because I was having to pick up some heavy stuff this morning already. All right, last set, last circuit. Good, rest. Same thing, other side. We got a few seconds. Okay, rest. So in the plank position or high plank, I want you to see if you can go underneath and touch your foot in that high plank position, or touch your knee, or just hold plank. Good, and if your hands start to hurt, go to those elbows. If you want to mix it up a little bit, if you can't do this exercise, you could drop like a knee, alternating knee down, or do some side to sides. Just make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. You're not too like down doggish. Good job, you guys. 3, 2, awesome. Okay, so we're gonna do chest press with 2 weights and ankle weights. So put those ankle weights on if you use them. Grab weights for chest press if you want to go to your ball or your Bosu. Cool. Right, we about ready to rock and roll? Okay, so yeah, if you want to start some crunches or something. All right, everybody's ready. Everybody's ready. We're good. Okay, so let's go. All right, Mike's ready for chest press. Let's do chest press first. So grab your two weights for chest press. All right, awesome. Okay, let's go to all fours. Let's just do our little warm up, basic leg lift. So bent, core tight. And you're always, you can always go down to those elbows if those wrists are hurting or feeling a little tired. All right, let's pulse it. Pulse, keep it up there. Good. Okay, so rest, stretch back, and then same thing, other leg. Make sure those hips are square. All right, you guys, pulse it. Square up those hips. Make sure you're not externally rotating. Core tight. Okay, rest, stretch back. All right, if you can do this, I want you to do a fire hydrant and a kick. Now, if that doesn't work, do your fire hydrant. But if you can, fire hydrant, kick it out there without like totally falling over, or fire hydrant. Woo! All right, rest. Same thing, other leg. Take your time. It's a long 50 seconds. All right, let's get set up to do another set of chest press. Keep those weights lined up with your chest. Core tight, back to the floor. All right, good, rest. Let's go to sideline. So let's circle it this morning. Circle it one way, because we'll do the other way. Core tight. Reverse it, or just go the other way. Core tight. Woo, awesome. Okay, let's go to our inner. Make sure it's inner thigh. Woo, rest. Okay, let's go to the other side. Circle it. So we're going a little longer today. We're going 50 seconds. We used to do 40, and then we got to 45, and today is 50. In case you wanted to know that. Good, reverse it. Core tight. Awesome. Okay, I hope I reversed that circle, you guys. Inner thigh. Mike, did I reverse that circle? Okay. All right. Definitely fill those few extra seconds. Okay, another set, chest press. Good, back flat, core tight. All right, rest. So we're gonna do our crunch and quad tight leg lift. Slow, in control, tight thighs. All right, you guys, just rest, stretch on the floor, just give yourself a sec. All right, other leg, crunch, leg lift. Good, okay, rest. And then we're gonna put the feet up in the air for inner, back flat. If you wanna bring your head up, you can. You wanna just keep the head on the floor, just keep that core tight. Crisscross at the top. Good. All right, let's flip it on over. We got full donkey kick. Hands or elbows. All the way up to the ceiling. All right, let's pulse it. Square up those hips. Good. Rest. Whew. Same thing. Other leg. All right, pulse it. Good. Rest. Stretch back. Okay, so we're gonna go up, alternate up, donkey kick on your hands or on your elbows. Take your time. Good. Flip it over. Last exercise. We got reverse crunch with those ankle weights on, or if you want to do a double crunch, whatever works for you. If you're doing that double crunch, your back is going to arch, and that's okay. Unless it doesn't feel good to you. You got 10 seconds. And rest. Awesome. Okay, I would take a sec, just kind of rest. Maybe do a little stretching since you're on your back. Great job today. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you, Abby, tomorrow, and I'll see the rest of you guys next week. Later.